Gran Turismo, right? So here I am out driving, you know what I'm saying? And Gran Turismo was one of the first games that got me into driving, you know, and now I'm able to really do it. And that's the point is that if you really start to get into it, you know, you can visit other worlds. I've been to Europe, I've been to Puerto Rico, I've been to Vancouver, Canada, I've been to Mexico, you know. You know, it's inside of you to use your gifts. It's inside of you to apply yourself. It's inside of you to utilize what you have inside, you know, and it really comes from within. It comes from within your mentality. It comes from within the place inside of who you are. And, you know, there's a lot of great people out there that are just not learning how to apply it. So look at your skills, look at your talents, look at your abilities, and look at how you can apply them to a real world aspect. You know, a lot of video gamers understand what I'm talking about because they look at it in that way. They look at it in a way in which their skills can be utilized. You know, there's a lot of people that, you know, play like Call of Duty, for instance, that are in the military, that live it on a daily basis, you know, and vice versa, skateboarders, you know, like Tony Hawk, right? So how can we apply these types of things to our lives? You know, how can we start to get focused? How can we start to achieve those kind of treasures in our lives? You know, I'm really enjoying this. I'm really enjoying getting up there and doing the things and getting into place and using the skills within, you know, building relationships in ways in which I can use those kind of skills. I can use those kind of abilities, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's when we're starting to do that, you know, that we uplift other people. It's when we're starting to focus to the point where our skills, where our talents, where our abilities within who we are open up, you know. And it's amazing the things that I've been able to do, you know. I think about when I was younger and I was told, you know, you're stupid, you can't read, okay? Now look at me, all right? I'm teaching meditation, I'm sitting down doing things. I have people out there that are saying, you know, you're a miracle. What you did is a miracle. You uplifted me. You know, I was on the phone yesterday with a guy from the Philippines working for T-Mobile. You know, he had told me that he was on the streets at a certain time, and I explained to him that all of those challenges, all those things that you went through, everything that you faced off against, brought you to where you are today. And so if you had not spent those time, if you did not use those skills, if you did not find those joys inside of yourself, who would do that for you? And you see, nobody can say that your life isn't worth it, because your life is worth it. Your abilities, your talents, your skills. You know, that's the reason why I ask this question of myself every day, is what I'm doing today, is it motivation? Is it meditation? Is it inspiration? Because once you start focusing, once you start using your skills, once you start using your talents, the universe has the ability to yield those things to you. And it's amazing how I've seen this happen over and over and over again, you know? And it's interesting how a lot of people shun those people that are using those skills, that are enjoying those parts of themselves, instead of finding ways to apply it to their lives, you know. So great. You know, you can go raid, you can work with a 40-man team, you can go find a crew of people to work with in real life, you could find things to do in that way that will start to producing funds. You know, one of the reasons why I really enjoy to do this Uber thing is because I've been doing it for 5 years, because I replaced video games